Good evening, this is Kuro. Got a ranked game in my Z52, going over the matchmaking. Oregon, Yamato, Kremlin, Des Moines, Venezia, Stalingrad, Gearing, Haragumo round out the enemy team. This is a game that really shows off Z52 and some of the firepower that this ship really does bring. Now, one change that I did made, I did swap torpedo tubes mod 3 in exchange for gun reload. Just testing it out, see how it goes. I'm finding I haven't been using my guns as much as I normally would in a random battle. So give the torpedoes a shot and see how it shakes out. So right out of the gate, a little bit of a miscommunication. I think the DDs went to the incorrect cap. I think the Z52 is much better on A cap with its hydro. Shimakaze is much better on C cap because superior spotting range. So in a perfect world, I would have flip-flopped positions here. I was gonna go to A. Saw the Shima was going to A, and I just compensated by going to C. It's just one of the things you're going to have to deal with when you're playing with random players. Sometimes it doesn't make sense. Sorry if the screen's a little jerky. I've got number 1 on my lap while I'm playing this game. So push up aggressively. Fast torpedo reload. You want to spam them out here. So I just want to get these torpedoes out here early. I know there's a Haragumo out there somewhere that he really loves to eat torpedoes, so whatever I can do to throw torpedoes his way is good. I do spot the Des Moines. That's an important spot. Lets me know where the radar coverage is in relation to the enemy team. There's no radar on A. There's Stalingrad's kiting out here, so his radar is covering this, so that's preventing a move where I just flank the Des Moines radar, see if I can hydro and kill a DD. Can't make that play because the Stalingrad's back here somewhere with his 12-kilometer hydro blocking that play. So, just going to play patient. I'm not happy what I see with my Beauregard. He's already pretty much got himself nuked. He's running for his life now, and I don't expect he's going to be hanging around very shortly. So what that's going to mean for my team, basic arithmetic. You've got 3 ships here. We're facing, I'm assuming, the Haragumo because the gearing's on A cap, Des Moines, Yamato, Stalingrad, and Beauregard. We're just massively outgunned here. We're not gonna. At most we can delay C, and hope that my team gets a trade going on A that's in our favor. With since most of our ships are out there, our Beauregard does go down. So we're just looking at this Stalingrad and myself out here, and it's time for this Stalingrad to go. It's a tanky ship, bow in. But you're not tanking all of this. No way. All that gets you done is killed in 2 minutes. So I'm trying to get this guy to get moving now, because I know that as soon as that Beauregard went down, the enemy Beauregard, he's making a push like this. Now I do have torpedoes into this gap. They're going to serve as an indicator. If they hit, that Beauregard's already started pushing. Little things like that you can use to also give yourself some knowledge. You can see those torps there. Got the hit. I know the Beauregard's pushing. There he is. Time to move. Now I see this Haragumo pushing up. Oh, he's slowly pushing through here. He's radared at the moment. So what I'm doing, I wait till the radar's done, and I'm counting in my head, you know, how long I think it's going to take for my torpedoes to transit this area, as well as how long it will take for the Haragumo to get on cap. So just a little bit of timing on my head. Those torps are not aimed at the Des Moines. They are aimed at the Haragumo. get a quick spot on the Haragumo. It looks like he is pushing towards C briefly, and that's a good indicator that I've guessed right. Our Stalingrad's uncoupled himself from the island. He's making an excellent play here, and actually, in hindsight, I should compliment this guy. So I don't think I did in the replay, come to think of it. Crap. Haragumo steps on cap, bam. Just got a piece of him just with the first torpedo, or the last torpedo on the edge of the spread, so that's good for me. Haragumo's got something going on. He's running some sort of gun build. He should be detected at 6.2. He's not. Now, I'm going to play it chill here. I could push in and hydro this guy, but if this Des Moines has, the legendary Des Moines module, he can change speed on a dime and be all over me with radar. And then it's, Beauregard, Des Moines, Haragumo, DPM all against me. And it's just a short game. I basically have to give up CCAP. I have thrown torpedoes back in the smoke, with my best guesstimation of where that Haragumo's at. And it's just time to kite, The fight's not going in our favor here. And I do pick up another torpedo hit on the Haragumo. And the Haragumo is flooding at this time. Now I know that that's gonna leave a window of opportunity. That if I can push this Haragumo, he's an easy kill. I mean, you look at he's still ticking on the flood, so that really hurt him. Now, I do see that the Des Moines, instead of pushing up here, he's reversed. And that's leaving me, the window of opportunity that I'm looking for. I'm going to push this smoke. I want to see where this Haragumo's at. And, go from there. Popping my hydro early. Just want to make sure I'm not going to walk into any torps or anything like that, because this can get dicey quick. 11.6, 11.5. I've kind of, resigned myself to the fact I'm going to get radared here. I'm throwing some torpedoes out, maybe on this Haragumo, maybe on the Beauregard. Whatever. But since I'm radared, I'm going to go ahead and start shooting at the Beauregard.
Maschinenboost deaktiviert.
Now, either the Des Moines reversed out of radar range or something's going on. Actually, no, his radar's down. He had popped it early and I just happened to walk into the tail end of it. So with the Des Moines radar down, the Des Moines starting to hit my my hydro range very shortly, I'm just going to reverse in the cap, and I'm going to smoke up because I can use these guys to spot the Beauregard. Holy crap, this is screaming. Okay. Sorry, adjust that volume down a little bit. So, at this point, we're just going to go wild on the AP. I'm figuring that my Des Moines should be able to get their Des Moines. I mean, there's a good bit of HP difference here, and he's bowing to the Beauregard, so it shouldn't matter too much. So, long as the Beauregard's giving me broadside, I'm just going to use my AP and just start, cranking out this, AP damage. Now, Beauregard does angle away eventually, and I'm just going to use some HE here. I have managed to flip C again in favor of my team. HG spam paying off, getting a fire on the Beauregard, and I'm just going to keep moving. Now, going to pause it here. Because right now I know it looks like I'm focused on the Beauregard. I'm actually looking at the minimap, and I don't like what I see. And that is the Shimakaze location. The Shima has rotated over here, so we have both of our DDs on one side of the map. And ACAP's open. It's undefended. They've got a Stalingrad that can just push in. They got a Gearing that can just push in. We needed help on this flank, but really I think too much rotated this way. So with the lack of a DD out here today, you can see nothing spotted on this side of the map, and it's going to let the enemy team push up. So I'm going to make the call rather than try to make a push into BCAP. I'm going to rotate back to ACAP and try to provide some utility for my Montana and my Henry here, because I mean they've got powerful guns. These guys need spotting. They need to be in the fight. So you can see I'm already starting to move here. I do get a second fire on the enemy Beauregard, but I don't think it takes long. Yeah, he just repaired it. And Stalingrad in the open. Generally, I'm going to shoot at a Stalingrad like this. As long as I can angle into them or away from them, they're unlikely to deal any significant damage to me. And the Stalingrad, he kind of knows that he's making a good call. He's shooting at angled targets back in here. Yep, just took out our Stalingrad. And that's a good play on from that enemy Stalingrad. You don't want to be in that position where you just keep shooting targets that you're not really going to be able to punish effectively. And in this case, he was able to remove a ship from our team, and we're down. At this point, we're down an enemy ship thanks to my Shima picking up a kill. Now here, pushing the Yamato, pushing the Stalin. I know that there's a Gearing out there somewhere. I don't know what the HP is on the Gearing. There's the radar. Now, this is going to cost me some HP early, but this is going to set up such a nice play later on. This is a misplay from the Stalingrad. I do pop Hydro, seeing the Gearing shooting at me. Gonna switch to the Gearing. He's low HP. This Gearing's in trouble because my Henry has shots on him, and I'm, doing a number on this guy. This guy can't disengage because of my Hydro. I just keep driving right into my Hydro. I'm passing through the gap. Gonna throw some shots into this Stalingrad because why not? If I get a fire or anything like that, it's more punishing to his ship than mine. Now here, I'm making the judgment call. You know what? They picked up the Gearing kill. The Stalingrad is kind of trapped against the island. You know what? We're going for it. Yamato, he's far enough away. He can still make a move. Now, I was trying to smoke through here, but again, just going too fast. Stalingrad knows what I'm going to do. He's looking for the shot. There it is. And since I already tanked the hit, the hell with it. Let's just go. Going to hop up here into the Gearing smoke. Stalingrad turns like a brick. He can't turn out, so he's going to beach there. So launch torpedoes on him. Yamato looks to be going in reverse, so going to go ahead and check the Yamato. That quick look there, I was just making sure those torpedoes are going to take care of the Stalingrad, and we're off to the races with AP. I am going to take a little bit of a hit here. Trying to hit the stern because at when I looked at it first, you can see the bright area now is the bow. So switching to the bow. Want to get the best DPM I can get out of my shots. Looks innocuous, but this saves my life here. Well, may have saved my life. Pop speed boost, throw it in reverse. Yamato takes a shot. If I hadn't had that engine boost module up there, I might have taken a shell. Maybe two. Two would have killed me. One, I probably would have lived. So don't skimp on your consumables, guys. You just, it never pays off to use consumables if when you can. So 152,000 damage, high caliber. Uh, all of that's for a lot of DD damage. Just I pretty much gutted that Haragumo with the two torp hits and the flooding. Yeah, he didn't have much in the tank left after that. You can see AP DPM. You know, you get those broadsides. This is what I'm talking about. Why I run a gun build a lot of times is you do a quick gun run with your AP just with a quick smoke, and it's you've racked up enough damage that it's equivalent to 1-2 torpedo hits. So just something to consider with build options. This build, I did have a little bit more torpedo DPM. It did help me, torping the Haragumo, getting those torpedoes right back up. Uh, and all in all, this was a very solid game with my Z52. Um, really kind of showing, the balance of, when to get aggressive with your hydro, when to when to play passive, kite, and bide your time. So if you guys have any questions or comments, leave them below. Hope you guys are having a good night, and I will talk to you later.